You've discovered MyStar Radio, a riveting podcast where secrets long forgotten are unearthed and brought to light. Be sure to subscribe, share and comment, engaging with the truths that lie within. And now, to your host, Kaz Quantumyst.
Subscribe now.
Episode title: We Are the Creators. Writing our own script, embracing the creator within. Welcome to MyStar Wisdom. I'm your host, Kaz Quantumyst. If you enjoy our podcast, please subscribe, share, and leave a comment to join the conversation. The concepts discussed in this podcast are designed for those open to expanding their minds through new ideas and perspectives, even if just for entertainment. These discussions might prompt you to view things differently, but they are not intended to supplant your core beliefs or faith. If you are of a mindset affected by fear or hold orthodox or traditional religious or spiritual beliefs, fear not. What is real can never be unreal. This podcast respects all belief systems, inviting listeners to enrich their understanding and consider these ideas as supplementary to their own insights. For those familiar with the profound words, "Did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God?" This statement embodies my approach. Belief is the potent key, and the acceptance of these concepts as truth may largely hinge on your own beliefs. I encourage you to embrace the opportunity to broaden your horizons while remaining true to who you are. Introduction: Embracing the concept of self-creation. We are the creators. I want to present a concept or belief strategy that many already follow. If this practice is already part of your worldview, then I hope to offer some expanded insights. This way of thinking has guided me since a very young age and has allowed me to face all my challenges with resilience and positivity. Like all of us, I too have faced many challenges, but by choosing to interpret these challenges positively, I have maintained an overall optimistic outlook and personal journey. This approach continues to help me deal with challenges today. When people share their stories and unfortunate experiences with me, they are often surprised when I reveal some of my own personal experiences and how I have been able to focus on the lessons rather than the events. Whenever I ask, "So, tell me, why did you choose this challenge for your life's narrative? What insights have you gained? And how has this propelled your soul's evolution?" the responses often reveal introspective self-reflection. However, the following question tends to be more complex for many. When I ask, "Have you expressed gratitude to those who played a role in the challenging experiences, especially your most painful and even mentally or physically damaging lesson, even when the lesson stems from a deeply painful experience?" Recognizing the valuable gift hidden within these trials, no matter how destructive they may initially appear, is essential. Spiritually speaking, on a soul level, although it is impossible to recall the prearranged life journey agreements we made before birth, whether one believes in a single incarnation or multiple reincarnations, recognize that the individuals who deliver these most painful life lessons are like soulmates fulfilling a sacred pact. They agree to inflict pain or challenges upon us, knowing that doing so can impact their own karmic balance and spiritual journey. Their actions provide us with necessary growth experiences and also engage in their own soul's evolution. However, it is crucial to understand that there is risk for both parties. If the recipient does not gain the awareness to see past the deed and reach forgiveness, they remain trapped in the cycle of karmic retribution. Forgiveness releases the karma, serving as a test for the recipient and granting release for the doer. Sometimes these challenging interactions are part of karmic repayments or agreements made before our present incarnation. This mutual benefit highlights the complex nature of our spiritual journeys, where each interaction is a dual opportunity for learning and evolution. By accepting and acknowledging these roles, we enable ourselves and others to learn, evolve, and surpass our perceived limitations. Instead of seeing every event as out of our control, what if we approach each experience as something we have arranged ourselves to help us achieve new heights in our spiritual soul expansion? Side note on karma. The concept of karma, originating from ancient Indian philosophies, is pivotal in religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. Karma, which literally means action or deed, refers to the cycle of cause and effect. According to this principle, each individual's actions, whether positive or negative, have consequences that shape their future experiences and destiny. In Buddhism, this is often elaborated through the term vipaka, which refers to the result or effect of karma. In the West, karma is frequently simplified to the notion of what goes around comes around. In different cultural contexts, similar concepts exist. In Judaism, it parallels the idea of midah keneged midah, measure for measure, reflecting divine judgment or retribution akin to reaping what you sow in Christianity. This nuanced understanding of karma underscores that it is not merely about retribution, but a balanced account of all actions, reminding us of our responsibility towards our actions and their impacts on our lives and others. In a future episode, we will explore karma more expansively, examining its significant implications for personal growth and spiritual development. Consider Earth as a kind of life's classroom, where each path we take allows for different lessons and experiences. Each direction or choice we make leads to predetermined life experiences created by ourselves, each with its own unique set of challenges for our spiritual growth. For instance, choosing to marry might provide one set of life experiences, while choosing to remain single offers a different path toward other opportunities for other life lessons. Every event, those we perceive as good and those we perceive as harmful or destructive, is all for our expansion and evolution. Each challenge or experience is written and planned by us and our divine team, which includes our earthly soulmates, spiritual, benevolent angels, and guides. This perspective empowers us to view our lives as interconnected journeys of growth and self-discovery. By embracing this belief, we can transform how we perceive and respond to life's adversities as spiritual beings. Let's imagine we choose to come to Earth, often referred to as Earth School, to expand and grow. If we exist in a realm where everything is peaceful and all is as it should be, how would our individual souls truly expand? Just like students who attend a school or university to gain knowledge and experience, we come to Earth to face challenges. These challenges are written into our life journey by us, giving us the opportunity to experience and expand through overcoming obstacles and learning from our experiences. For those who believe in a realm of peace and tranquility, such as heaven or the celestial planes, let us ask ourselves this question: how would our individual souls expand if we were already in a place where everything was perfect? Without challenges and opportunities to test ourselves, there would be little room for growth. By coming to Earth or to Earth School, we attend a place for higher education, where each challenge and experience is designed to help us grow spiritually and evolve into more enlightened beings. Although many spiritual teachings emphasize that we are all connected, it is through our individual journeys and experiences that we expand and evolve. Each soul's unique path contributes to the collective growth and evolution of the whole. Various studies and teachings, including the Law of One, support this concept by stating that we are all one, reinforcing the importance of unity and interconnectedness in our spiritual evolution. This may also explain why there are what some refer to as advanced souls. We encounter individuals who, despite their young age, possess advanced wisdom and understanding. Conversely, we also meet those who are older but seem to lack certain knowledge and wisdom. Each soul reaches a different level based on the challenges they choose to face and the life journeys they write for themselves. Knowledge and wisdom are achieved as each soul successfully navigates and passes these life challenges and tests. It's worth noting that the lessons we avoid or find too great to face in this life will ultimately present themselves again, whether in this lifetime or another. In the journey of spiritual growth, no one can bypass these lessons indefinitely. Just like in a classroom where one must eventually pass all the tests to advance to the next level, we must face and successfully overcome all challenges to progress in our spiritual evolution. This continuous cycle of facing and overcoming challenges is what drives our soul's evolution and expansion, helping us reach the fullness of our spiritual potential. Due to the veil of forgetfulness imposed by the universal incarnation law when we enter into our lives, the process of rediscovering oneself creates a period of vulnerability. This is why especially advanced souls or high priority souls are sought after by both malevolent and benevolent beings. They know who we are before we realize it ourselves, as explained in previous episodes. However, many advanced souls who are here are distracted and either fail to awaken, or, if they do awaken, are often filled with fear to boldly proceed toward rediscovering their life, purpose, and journey. It is crucial to recognize that there are different levels of challenges created to prevent souls from realizing who they are and what their mission is. Malevolent forces create obstacles that make it even more important for us to stay aware and focused on our true purpose. Additionally, there are higher dimensional beings who have chosen to incarnate on Earth to assist with the self-expansion, frequency, and energetic elevation of others. Driven by their love for humanity, these beings willingly enter lower vibratory dimensions, such as Earth's third density, despite the risk of becoming trapped in the cycle of incarnation, which happens to most. However, they do so knowingly for the opportunities to expand themselves to higher levels. While many become trapped, some maintain the awareness needed to eventually achieve their expansion beyond their previous levels and dimensions. This process allows them to grow and evolve further, pushing the boundaries of their own spiritual advancement. Contrarily, higher dimensional malevolent forces also come to Earth with counteractive agendas, seeking to disrupt, challenge, and influence the progress of all souls. Reflective question. Can you recall times when viewing a challenge as a lesson changed your reaction to it? Transformative explanation of growth through challenges. Let us continue with an understanding that we do not grow and cannot expand without challenges. We cannot discover the unknown by staying within the walls of what we already know. There is no incentive to expand when our life is comfortable. Therefore, challenges, often arriving without warning, serve as catalysts for our expansion. We as humans grow from our challenges. This is why more challenges inevitably follow each time we succeed or overcome a prior challenge. It is all part of the grand plan, a design we agreed to before our incarnation. Challenges, obstacles, difficulties, predicaments, hardships, complications, tribulations, life experiences. Challenges are not to harm or break us, but to enhance and make us. After we complete a cycle of growth and overcome our challenges, there is often a period of calm. However, we should always anticipate that sunny days will soon or eventually turn into rainy ones, and we may even experience storms, continuing the cycle. We need constant challenges to continue our expansion. The more significant the challenge, the more profound the lesson, and consequently, the greater the achievement. No one is truly given more than they can handle. Rather, no one writes or orchestrates their personal life story with more difficulties than they can overcome and endure, even if it seems that way in the midst of the challenge. However, this remains a struggle within the mind, as the greatest challenges often feel unbearable. It is during these darkest moments that we are most likely to falter. If we persevere and maintain awareness that there is always a choice, no matter how difficult it may seem, there is always a door or a window. We just need to stay aware enough to find it. With this awareness, we can overcome all life challenges we write for ourselves. Yes, facing intense challenges when we are at our lowest and most desperate points is easier said than done. This is why, with the awareness and practice that we are the creators of our personal life's experiences, we can understand why drastic measures such as self-harm to escape our adversities are never a good solution to any of our life's challenges. Awareness of these concepts that we are the creator helps us find better ways to overcome difficulties, remembering that you, me, and all of us are part of a global, interconnected community, and that each of us holds value can be a powerful reminder during tough times. You are loved and you are needed, even if you don't fully realize it. Each individual is essential to the collective experience. You bring your unique quantum frequency, vibration, energy signature, and essence, which enrich and support the community. Your unique energy creates a ripple effect that influences and enhances the vibrational harmony of the world around you. Being needed acknowledges your unique and irreplaceable role in this interconnected community of life. And remember the influences of malevolent beings, as discussed in previous episodes, while remembering that we also have benevolent sides to assist. For those of us who believe as I do, it is also important to maintain awareness and seek wisdom and strength, which we do by practicing prayer and meditation regularly. I cannot stress enough how important it is never to consider self-harm as a solution to any challenge or problem you may face. It is essential to recognize that support is always available. We just need to maintain the awareness to seek it out, whether it's family, friends, or professionals like counselors and mental health experts. Help is there. If we embrace the concept that we are the creators and in charge of our life experiences, then it makes it somewhat less challenging when we face our difficulties. If we can find the strength and clarity to ask ourselves why, to question why we wrote this into our life story and what lesson we should learn, it can transform our approach to these challenges. This perspective suggests that we are here to learn and grow through our unique experiences. No two souls are identical, not siblings, twins, soulmates, nor those who recognize themselves as a part of the unique and often misunderstood twin souls community, a topic which we will discuss in more detail in another podcast. Those within the twin souls community possess qualities that are strikingly similar yet profoundly opposite, creating a fascinating duality. Despite this mirrored connection, each soul remains fundamentally independent and uniquely distinct. While there may be shared frequencies, vibrations, and energetic signatures among some, including siblings, soulmates, and twin soul incarnations, no two souls are exactly alike, as everyone faces their own challenges based on their personal journey. Consider this: life's challenges are akin to exams in a school. If two people are in the same classroom, one might pass the test while the other does not. The one who learns the lesson and accepts the passing result advances. Similarly, in life, those who can see beyond the immediate difficulty, understand the lessons, and accept the outcome will advance in their soul's evolution. This concept encourages us to view every adversity not as a setback, but as a stepping stone to greater wisdom and growth. We can achieve life-changing personal and spiritual development by embracing our challenges and understanding their purpose. Personal story, embracing an expanded belief system. I was fortunate to be conscious from childhood of the concept that our lives are what we make it. People often asked me, and still do, about my ability to see the positive in every experience. In nearly all my childhood photos, if only one person was smiling, most times it would be me. I remember people asking what I was smiling about, wondering if I knew something. They did not. Today, my views are very much the same. For me, it is as true as it has ever been. Life is but a dream. I never gave these things much thought. Therefore, I didn't actively question why challenges never seemed to leave a negative mark on me. I always found a way to look forward and move ahead as if there was an inherent deep knowing that each challenge was merely an opportunity to progress to the next level of expanded wisdom and experience. Of course, I don't look forward to all of life's complications. No one does. But when they come, if I can maintain this awareness, they transform into opportunities. As humans, we are made to forget. So the struggle for most, even with awareness, is to remember to maintain it. That is the same for me, learning lessons and graduating from each cycle. Some people believe that some are simply extremely lucky or have been blessed with unique gifts, which may be true. However, this is more about mindset, belief systems, and the principles we live by. Many understand and are aware of universal laws such as the law of attraction, the law of vibration, the law of cause and effect, and the law of abundance. I recognize the constant struggle to maintain awareness and strive to uphold these principles daily. This is why those with expanded awareness need to be conscious of the friends they keep and the people they align themselves with. As mentioned in previous episodes, the people, friends, lovers, and even family members we spend our time with significantly affect us. Research shows that we become like the 5 people we spend the most time with. Aligning ourselves with those who operate at a lower vibrational resonance can subtly influence our overall thinking, even if we naturally maintain a higher, more positive outlook. Being continuously exposed to negativity is like walking in the rain without an umbrella. No matter how quickly you move or how carefully you navigate, eventually you're likely to get wet. For those who have awakened to a higher consciousness and find themselves outnumbered by those with lower vibrational practices, it is crucial to safeguard our energy with the vigilance of wearing a sturdy raincoat in a storm. Ultimately, the wise avoid the storm altogether, choosing paths that keep them from the downpour of lower vibrations. However, when the storm cannot be avoided, such as in workplaces or family gatherings, daily practices become essential. Regular meditation, mindfulness, and grounding exercises can act as your spiritual umbrella, ensuring you maintain your resonance and protect your energy amidst tribulations. Those who possess this expanded awareness often seem to manifest what they need exactly when they need it. This perceived luck is based on awareness and mindset. People with higher awareness do not necessarily believe in luck, but rather understand the power of manifestation, that we create what we believe. Thoughts become things. Instead of attributing it to luck, they may consider themselves blessed because they can maintain their awareness. The true gift is the ability to maintain this awareness, not get bogged down by problems, but only seek solutions. This includes money, although money is important for all. Those with higher awareness understand that money is a frequency, just like everything else, and they recognize the ability to tune into the frequency that brings them the money they need to live as comfortably as they desire. Many people who feel they have a strong ability to manifest may ask themselves, if I can manifest so well in one area, why can't I manifest the winning lotto ticket? It's a common question among those who practice manifestation. The answer lies in understanding that anything we manifest can also significantly alter our life journeys. It's crucial to recognize that something greater and bigger, such as winning the lottery, could drastically change the course of our lives and potentially hinder our soul's journey. Manifesting great wealth is wonderful, and if that's part of your soul's journey and what your heart truly desires, I hope you achieve it. Ultimately, the power to realize our heart's deepest desires resides in the purity of our beliefs, for it is through steadfast belief that achievement becomes possible. Keep in mind that manifesting great wealth, like winning $1 million lottery, comes with immense responsibilities and can create dramatic shifts in our lives. These shifts could delay or even take us off our soul's path, causing setbacks in our personal and spiritual growth. Additionally, sharing this wealth with others could alter their life journeys as well, potentially disrupting their own paths and lessons. Therefore, it is essential to focus primarily on taking what we need, though it's perfectly fine to indulge in what we want occasionally. Taking everything our ego desires can lead to greed, resulting in earthly attachments. These attachments entangle us in a false reality, trapping us spiritually in the cycle of reincarnation and diverting us from the opportunities for our soul's expansion. Remember, we cannot take any material possessions with us when we depart this life. This understanding helps us stay focused on our true purpose and the lessons we are meant to learn in this lifetime. For those who believe in the existence of higher dimensional beings, there is an added layer of responsibility. Many believe in the existence of interdimensional beings, including the notion of fifth and sixth dimensional entities living among us in human avatars. When we discover who we truly are, sometimes the inconceivable becomes real. These higher dimensional beings walk among us. Some are aware of their true nature, while others have not yet awakened to who they are. This is governed by universal laws and the veil of forgetfulness. Some awaken to their truths, and some never realize their mission. Whatever we believe to be true becomes our reality. One thing that rings true to many is that both benevolent and malevolent fifth and sixth dimensional beings have returned to Earth and walk among us. Some aim to help humanity, while others have separate agendas, as mentioned in the first episodes. In the Law of One, there are mentions of the wanderers, higher dimensional beings who choose to come back to Earth to assist in the planetary shift towards higher consciousness. These wanderers often feel a sense of not belonging, a compelling calling, or a mission they cannot entirely pinpoint. Reflective questions. Do you feel there are deeper wisdoms and understandings within you waiting to be explored? Is there a fear or feelings holding you back from exploring these deep feelings? Perhaps this is why you're listening to this podcast. If this resonates with you, I urge you to face these feelings. Don't turn away from them. Go deeper into these feelings and explore your potential mission. I encourage you to find the bravery to expand your mind. Perhaps you are one of these wanderers too. Reflective question. What are some of your greatest lessons or moments when you realized you have overcome a challenge or a lesson that you were unsure you could surmount, but ultimately proved to yourself that you could? The apple tree analogy, an illustration of personal growth. My son recently asked me an insightful question. How can a person who was born into a particular religion or practices a certain religion expand and grow beyond the teachings or practices of that religion without fear of altering their rooted beliefs or going against its teachings? He was referring to the fact that while I used only to pray, I have now incorporated meditation and other practices into my routine without changing my core beliefs. Reflecting on this, I've recognized that true growth requires us to continually expand our horizons and embrace new knowledge and wisdom through varied experiences. This broadened understanding and introspective approach to spiritual growth has deeply enriched my journey. Just as an apple tree does not strive to become a mango tree, we should not seek to alter our fundamental essence. Even if an apple tree could manipulate its genetic expression and phenotypic presentation to resemble a mango tree, it would not achieve genuine transformation. No matter how adeptly it adjusts its external appearance or aligns its vibrational frequency to that of a mango tree, the fruits it bears would invariably taste like apples, not mangoes. This would result in a manpool, an amusing yet imperfect crossbreed, highlighting the futility of such endeavors. Even if the apple tree convinces itself it exists as a mango tree, to those with heightened awareness, its true identity would always be evident. Such actions lead only to internal discord and impede our spiritual development. We must embrace the inherent frequency and energy signature we were born into, focusing on expanding our soul's experiences and wisdom rather than reconstructing our fundamental identity, not to change, but to evolve. This approach ensures we remain authentic to our true nature while exploring and integrating broader existential understandings. To explain my current views to my son, I used the apple tree as an illustration. I told him, I am like an apple seed planted in the earth. As I grew, I developed leaves and branches. Leaves fell off and new branches expanded, but I always remained an apple tree. Eventually, I bore fruit, which was always apples, because that's what I was from the beginning. As I grow and produce more fruits, I remain an apple tree. Even when I die, I will remain an apple tree. The core of who I am does not change, but my views and branches develop, reflecting my expanded mind. I personally believe in God as the source of all creation. However, I'm not here to discuss religious beliefs in depth. Instead, we're exploring ideas on an expanded level that includes and respects all belief systems, not to sway your beliefs, but to enhance and broaden your perspective. A level that integrates scientific, philosophical, and higher dimensional insights. Addition on self-acceptance and growth for soul expansion. Recognizing our purpose as spiritual beings is essential. We are born with specific attributes and placed circumstances, not by chance, but for significant reasons that contribute to our soul's journey. Instead of attempting to change these aspects fundamentally, we should aim to enhance and rebalance them. This does not mean altering who we are, but rather growing and maturing in alignment with our soul's mission to expand and evolve. Just as an apple tree does not strive to become a mango tree, we should not attempt to transform our essence completely. Such efforts can lead to internal confusion and hinder our spiritual progression. Embrace the frequency and vibration you were born into and focus on expanding your soul's experience and wisdom rather than remaking your fundamental identity. Our physical bodies, cultural backgrounds, and families are selected by our souls at a higher level of consciousness to provide the precise experiences and lessons we need. By accepting and building upon our true nature, we can fully realize the story our souls set out to live without the need to repeat or relearn our fundamental lessons. Remember, it is not our human body or mind that we take with us when we depart from this physical world. It is our soul that continues, seeking further expansion and enlightenment. Integrating light and growth. Consider the analogy of sunlight, essential for growth and vitality. Just as a plant must reach for the sun and extend beyond the shadows to truly thrive, we too must strive to expose ourselves to the light of understanding and knowledge. We cannot grow by staying indoors, comfortably secluded in the dark. It is by stepping out into the sometimes uncomfortable light of new experiences and challenges that we find our true potential. While it is crucial to seek the light and embrace new experiences, we must remain mindful of the core of who we are. The culture, beliefs, and family we have chosen for this incarnation. These elements are not arbitrary. They are the soil from which our roots grow. As we reach for the light, we must not drift from one belief system to another, nor abandon our foundational values and practices. Growth does not mean discarding who we are for the sake of novelty or because of external pressures. It means expanding and deepening our understanding without losing our essence. As we strive towards the light, let us do so with the intention to grow and expand within the framework of our true selves. Embrace challenges that push you beyond your comfort zones, but do not let these experiences change your fundamental nature. Hold on to who you are, maintain your unique energy frequency and vibration, and allow others the space to do the same. This way, we grow not only as individuals, but also enrich the collective soul of humanity, each contributing our unique light to the spectrum of human experience. Acknowledging diverse beliefs and personal journeys. I'm not here to change a person's views because I understand that no one person's view is universally correct. It would be very arrogant of me to believe that my concepts and belief systems are the only correct ones. What is correct for me may not be correct for someone else. It's important to acknowledge and recognize that each person's life and life story is their own. We should never judge or try to convert others into our own belief system, especially when their story is different from ours. I remember visiting India in 2019, just ahead of the pandemic. I documented my visit and experience on my Kaz Central YouTube channel. There was a point where I found myself deeply moved and concerned by the sight of children and adults living in some of the most intense conditions. What is the purpose for such suffering of all these souls? I was thinking. As I stood there, overwhelmed, a woman in an orange outfit approached me. She appeared grounded and slowly walking with her hands clasped behind her back, and she stopped when she reaches to where I was standing. It was as if she knew what I was thinking. She quietly said, calmly, "Leave these people to their karma, not yours. You're here for a different journey on your own path. These people are living their karma, so each for their own to expand. Allow them to experience their karma, and you focus on your own journey." Then she confidently smiled and walked away. Her words left me speechless, but I understood what she meant. We are each here for our own experiences, and through suffering, amidst the challenges, our challenges, we expand. We have the choice, the free will, to move to the next cycle once we accept the lessons and experiences we have endured. Once we accept and understand these challenges are for our own expansion, we can grow enormously. Life is a school, and every challenge we face is a test. Some people might pass these tests and move on to the next level, while others might need to retake them. The important thing is to learn from each experience, accept the outcomes, and understand that these challenges are essential for our soul's evolution. Understanding the practice of self-creation and overcoming challenges. It's important to understand why utilizing the practice of remembering that we are the creators of our own lives is so essential. The true trick of the mind and the influence of malevolent forces often cause us to forget that we are the masters of our own life experiences. The popular term life is what we make it is very true, that my life is what I make it. This mindset is crucial because it shifts our perspective from seeking to blame negative events or circumstances on external forces. We understand that these experiences are part of our life's journey for self-expansion. By accepting all negative events, or those we perceive as negative, as life lessons aimed at achieving the ultimate goal of soul expansion, we can navigate challenges with greater ease. When we embrace the concept that every experience, whether positive or negative, is a stepping stone towards our growth, it becomes less difficult to see our way through to higher levels of existence. The greater the challenge, the greater the accomplishment, and the higher the level or key we reach in our personal and spiritual development. By adopting this perspective, we empower ourselves to face adversities head on, understanding that each obstacle is a test designed for our growth. This not only builds resilience, but also reinforces our role as the creators of our own destiny. As we progress through life's challenges, we expand our awareness and elevate our consciousness, moving to higher keys or octaves in the grand symphony of life. This is the essence of true self-empowerment and spiritual evolution. Life's symphony, navigating dynamics, dissonance, and harmony. As a musician and songwriter, I've always been fascinated by the way musical theory can mirror our life experiences, so let's explore a few musical concepts that beautifully illustrate the symphony of our lives. In our ongoing exploration of self-growth and spiritual awareness through the piano analogy, let us expound the musical elements that enrich our understanding of the human experience. Modulation, transition, and transformation. Imagine you are playing in the key of C, your foundational key, representing your core self and original perspective. As life presents new challenges and opportunities, you may find yourself modulating to a new key. This shift, while potentially disorienting, symbolizes significant life transitions and personal transformations. Just like in music, modulation enriches the melody and introduces a new depth to the composition. It reflects our ability to adapt and grow, embracing new phases of life while maintaining our essence. Polyphony, interconnected lives. Now envision a piece of polyphonic music, where multiple independent melody lines interweave without overshadowing each other. Each line, with its unique rhythm and theme, represents an individual life journey. Together, they create a complex and harmonious arrangement. This illustrates how our lives, while distinct, are interconnected with those of others. Our interactions, sometimes harmonious, other times challenging, contribute to the collective human experience, making the overall composition richer and more diverse. Dissonance and resolution, conflict and harmony. In any great musical piece, moments of dissonance create tension and discomfort, which eventually resolve into harmony. These dissonant chords in our lives can be the conflicts, misunderstandings, and the trials we face. Their resolution, often through personal reflection and communication, brings about a deeper understanding and peace. Just as dissonance is crucial in music for emotional impact, life's conflicts are essential for our emotional and spiritual growth. They push us to seek resolution and harmony, leading to profound personal transformations. Dynamics, the highs and lows of life. Dynamics in music refer to the variations in loudness, which can dramatically affect the emotional expression of a piece. In life, these dynamics can be seen as the emotional highs and lows we experience: joy, sorrow, tranquility, and turmoil. These dynamics make our lives richly textured and deeply felt, influencing how we grow and interact with the world around us. They teach us about resilience, empathy, and the full range of human emotions. By embracing these musical concepts, modulation, polyphony, dissonance, and dynamics. We see life as a symphony, a richly composed musical journey, where each note, whether sharp or flat, loud or soft, plays a crucial role in our collective and individual narratives. As we navigate through the melodies of life, let us strive to create a harmonious symphony that celebrates every key, every transition, and every dynamic. Conclusion: embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. So, therefore, instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Or, why did God do this to me? Or, why did he or she do this to me? Or, why did the universe do this to me? We can shift our perspective. We can then say to ourselves, why did I write this into my story? When we view challenges from the perspective that they were written into our life story by us, for us, it becomes empowering. This mindset encourages us to reflect and seek the lesson within each challenge. By asking ourselves, why did I write this challenge into my life? We can uncover the deeper meaning and growth opportunity behind each experience. This shift in perspective transforms challenges from being burdensome obstacles to valuable lessons in the grand classroom of life. Instead of feeling victimized by circumstances, we become active participants in our own growth and development. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone to the next level of our personal and spiritual evolution. This approach fosters resilience and self-empowerment, allowing us to navigate life's adversities with a sense of purpose and clarity. By embracing this mindset, we can transform our experiences into opportunities for expansion, ultimately leading us to higher levels of consciousness and understanding. Acknowledging other voices and materials. In my journey of understanding these concepts, I have come across various resources and thinkers who share similar ideas. Although I may not have read all their materials in depth, their work aligns with the themes we discuss here. For example, authors like Eckhart Tolle with The Power of Now and Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning explore concepts of self-creation and finding purpose in adversity. Additionally, check out Hans Wilhelm on YouTube, who explains complex theories in simple, short videos. These works can provide additional insights and perspectives that resonate with our discussions. I encourage you to do your own research and explore these materials to deepen your understanding. Remember, the path to self-creation and personal growth is a deeply personal journey, and gathering diverse perspectives can enrich your experience. So, my friends, continue on your journeys and remember, you are the creator of your own life. Embrace each challenge as an opportunity for growth and transformation. Stay curious, stay positive, and keep expanding your consciousness. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share, and leave a comment to join the conversation. Wishing you love and light on your path. Stay empowered and keep creating your reality. I am your star. You are my star. We are all one. Until next time, this is Kaz, your Quantumyst at MyStar Wisdom, guiding you toward the celestial harmony that unites us all.
Numbers 11, 17. He asked the Lord, "Why have you brought this trouble on your servant? What have I done to displease you that you put the burden of all these people on me?" Kaz Quantumyst. 17. I will come down and speak with you there, and I will take some of the power of the Spirit that is on you and put it on them. They will share the burden of the people with you, so that you will not have to carry it alone. Make sure to subscribe, share, and engage in the comments as we explore the truths that lie within.